Let's dive in deep to the Ashline Challenge, January 2026. Welcome to the Golf Cask Spark Challenge Series, January 2026, the Ashline Challenge. That's right, Golf Cast Nation, it's time to spark, light that match. Let's begin. I'm not talking about that sad, flaky ash that dumps itself all over your shirt within 5 minutes. I'm talking about structure and patience, the kind of ash that makes the table go quiet when it just keeps growing. That's right, welcome to January's Ashline Challenge, where heat control beats bravado and slow always wins. What the challenge is and isn't. Let's be clear right out at the gate. This isn't a parlor trick. This is not about puffing harder, flexing harder, or pretending you meant to lose the ash early. This challenge is all about controlling the heat, controlling your pace, and controlling your movements. Miss any of these and your ash falls like a bad Jenga tower every time. There are 2 tracks. Know your lane. We split this into a newbie challenge and a veteran series. And we do that for a reason. No sandbagging, no hero complexes. Newbies, in the Ashline Challenge, we look at bringing in a 5x50 Robusto. Great training ground. Here I have a Drew Estates Deadwood. Mild strength, highly recommend. Smoke it slow and steady, no overheating the cherry. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Your objective is to build 1 inch plus of ash without collapsing under your own ego. That's the baseline. If you can keep going, great, let it travel. If it doesn't, learn something and try again with a new stick. Bonus points for a clean stack, symmetry, and 0 flaking. Messy ash tells on you, and we will be watching. The Veteran Challenge. We want a 6x50 Toro. We want to give you time to build great ash. This is where experience shows, or doesn't. We suggest a 6x50 Toro, medium to full body, because you're veterans. Any brand is fair game as long as it fits this profile. Your objective is to try to build 1.5 to 2 inch plus of ash. Tight structure, sharp burn line, 0 tunneling, 0 canoeing. And if you don't know what those are, head over to the education manual and find out. Those numbers are just the baseline once again. If it's holding, don't stop. Let it ride and show the rookies how it's done. Submission, keep it honest. We want your photos, not measurements. Throughout the smoke, grab shots of the best ash that you built. And if you can, the moment it all fails, or just afterwards. The drop, the disbelief, the reaction, that is priceless. And if you're posting a photo, make sure that you have your cigar clearly visible, ash intact at its grandest moments, no filters, no edits, no funny business. We run on honor code here. Fake ash, that's between you and your conscience. And yes, we will judge you quietly. But on the 19th hole, that judgment might become a little painful. Where to learn and why? This is where the challenge turns into education. Inside the January manual, we'll break down why some cigars hold ash like a concrete pillar, why others crumble no matter how gentle you are, how filler, binder, and wrapper affect ash strength, what kills ash fastest, canoeing, tunneling, runners, mouse holes, and why the wind is public enemy number 1. If your ash ever fell for no reason, there was a reason. You need to learn it here inside a golf cask. Some quick insight before we light it up. Here's a shortcut most people miss. Long ash doesn't come from smoking less. It comes from better rhythm. Too fast, you overheat the stick. Too slow, you start to tunnel. Too aggressive, you can crack the structure. Think smooth, think patient. Think that you're holding a rare bottle of whiskey or getting ready to hold that 10-foot putt to win. You have to be smooth and you have to be patient. And for the love of all things holy, stop waving your cigar around like you're flagging down a cart girl for a hot dog on the back 9. That is your number 1 failure inside of the Ashline. So here's the final pour. The Ashline Challenge isn't about winning, it's about learning. Which cigars are built like tanks? Which ones will lie to you? And how your habits affect every inch of burn. You'll get better at reading cigars, better at pacing, better at diagnosing problems before the ash hits the floor. And yes, you will absolutely trash talk when your ash is longer than your buddies. Read the full rules and education inside the January manual, post your photos inside the 19th hole, and inside of Instagram, Slow Burns wins championships. Spark, sip, swing at Golf Cast Challenges. Cheers, my friend, and I look forward to seeing you inside the lounge. Make sure you share your results with Golf Cask Nation at the 19th hole and tag us on Instagram at Golf Cap.